Hello and welcome to Weird Pop, and today I'll be bringing you the statement from Winona Ryder that was read out today during Johnny Depp's trial against the Sun newspaper. He's obviously taken them to court because they called him a wife beater and he wants to prove otherwise. So without any further ado, here is Winona Ryder's statement in full. I, Winona Ryder of Los Angeles, California, USA, will say as follows. 1. I work as an actor under the professional name of Winona Ryder. 2. I confirm that save where otherwise appears, the facts stated in this witness statement are within my own knowledge and that those facts are true to the best of my knowledge and belief. 3. I make this witness statement in support of the claimant's claim in these proceedings. 4. I do not know the full details of the claimant's claims against the defendants in these proceedings. 5. I am aware of the violence allegations that have been made publicly for the last few years by Johnny Depp's ex-wife Amber Heard. 6. I knew Johnny very well years ago. We were together as a couple for 4 years, and I counted him as my best friend, and as close to me as family. I count our relationship as one of the more significant relationships of my life. 7. I understand that it is very important that I speak from my own experience, as I obviously was not there during his marriage to Amber. But from my experience, which was so wildly different, I was absolutely shocked, confused and upset when I heard the accusations against him. The idea that he is an incredibly violent person is the furthest thing from the Johnny I knew and loved. I cannot wrap my head around these accusations. He was never violent towards me. He was never abusive at all towards me. He has never been violent or abusive towards anybody I have seen. I truly and honestly only know him as a really good man, an incredibly loving, extremely caring guy who was so very protective of me and the people that he loves, and I felt so very safe with him. 8. I do not want to call anyone a liar, but from my experience of Johnny, it is impossible to believe that such horrific allegations are true. I find it extremely upsetting knowing him as I do. I believe that the facts stated in this witness statement are true. Winona Ryder, 8th of March 2020. So that was Winona Ryder's statement. What did you think of it? Do you think it will do him any good in the long term? Do you think the judge will be buying what his exes are saying? Vanessa Paradis also did a statement, which I'll read in a minute. Also today in court, Johnny's defence made a bit of an error in that they were showing pictures of times when Amber had abused him, allegedly, and they showed the wrong picture. They showed a picture from late March, and it was meant to be evidence of abuse of Amber hitting Johnny after her birthday party, which would have been in April. So some people are seeing a little bit of a fail by Johnny's defence team right there. And you may be asking yourself, why did Winona Ryder not appear via video link like she was meant to? We'd been told she would be. And the reason for that is the court found that there was no question to answer regarding abuse against Winona Ryder because she's not accusing him of anything, or Vanessa Paradis. And because they're not accusing, there's no case to answer. They accept the fact that Johnny Depp did not abuse those two exes. So I'm looking through Twitter and I'm seeing so far there seems to be the whole trial started out, everyone was mostly pro Johnny on Twitter. Especially around the time that Amber's poo was mentioned that she did in his bed. But I've noticed the last few days the odd fan just falling off those threads where they say, "Oh, I've had enough of this. I don't know if I can agree that Johnny's a completely good guy." And I was wondering what the difference is with the people who watch videos on YouTube, and whether you feel like that he is guilty or he is innocent, and also from the perspective of someone who isn't a super fan, because super fans are always so blind when it comes to looking at who they love objectively. So it'd be really interesting to know what anyone on YouTube who's seeing this, who isn't a particularly massive fan of Johnny or Amber, thinks about the case and what they've read so far. See, I loved Winona Ryder back in when she did Heathers. I loved that film, and I can understand what a super fan would feel like, because you'd feel like this person can't do any wrong. And I'd probably be the same with her if she was in court, to be honest with you. And I'd probably do trust her opinion a little bit on this case, but I guess you have to remain impartial, don't you? Until the end of the 3 weeks, you have to, keep your opinion to yourself a little bit. But it is fun to debate, but it's really hard when you get into conversations with stans who just won't, not that they won't budge, but they refuse to even just look at something third party. And I'm not saying, actually from my own opinion, truly, I don't think either of them are coming out particularly well at the moment, but there's been flashes where I thought, actually Johnny seems okay, actually, and Amber has many times come across awful, but who knows, it could change again. I do find it funny that this case doesn't have a jury. I wish it did. I think it'd be much more interesting if it did, because just one judge deciding, it seems quite strange to me. They're just all there trying to just impress one person. And I'm not saying that Johnny Depp or Amber Heard could have influenced a judge with money or anything. I don't think that. But just one person deciding, it always seems like a bit of a risk to me. And you never know, I guess what I'm saying is you never know what bias that person has. They may be a huge Pirates of the Caribbean fan, or they may be a massive fan of Amber Heard's films or something. I doubt it, but they might be. Who knows? See, someone said to me the other day, Amber only accused Johnny for money. But then she gave it away to charity, didn't she? Unless she wasn't intending to give it away to charity, but she realised she looked bad and then she decided to give it away to charity. But it's interesting, isn't it, debating it, regardless of your opinion. It is interesting. You could kind of pick and choose a side and then change your mind. We'll see. Anyway, so here is Vanessa Paradis' statement. Here we go. 6th of March 2020. I, Vanessa Chantal Paradis of Paris, France, will say as follows. 1. I work as a musician, singer, songwriter, actress and fashion model. 2. I confirm that save where otherwise appears, the facts stated in this witness statement are within my own knowledge, and that those facts are true to the best of my knowledge and belief. Where facts are not within my own knowledge, I confirm that they are true to the best of my information and belief, and the source of that information is set out. 3. I make this witness statement in support of the claimant's claim in these proceedings. 4. I do not know the full details of the claimant's claims against the defendants in these proceedings. 5. I have known Johnny for more than 25 years. We've been partners for 14 years and we raised our 2 children together. Though all these years I've known Johnny to be a kind, attentive, generous and non-violent person and father. 6. On movie sets, the actors, directors and entire crew adore him because he is humble and respectful to everyone, as well as being one of the best actors we've seen. 7. I am aware of the allegations Amber Heard has publicly accused Johnny of for more than 4 years now. This is nothing like the true Johnny I have known, and from my personal experience of many years, I can say he was never violent or abusive to me. 8. I have seen that these outrageous statements have been really distressing and also caused damage to his career because unfortunately people have gone on believing these false facts. 9. This is so upsetting as he has helped so many persons in his personal and professional life with kindness and generosity. I believe that the facts stated in this witness statement are true. Signed, Vanessa Chantal Paradis. And that concludes going through the Winona Ryder and Vanessa Paradis witness statements from today, the 8th day of the Johnny Depp versus the Sun newspaper trial. And as you can tell, again, just like Winona, Vanessa Paradis has also completely backed him up. So it does seem like today was a bit of a win for Johnny Depp. Enjoy and subscribe if you don't mind. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, subscribing and liking apparently really helps. I know everyone says it and it's probably a bit annoying to hear it from me, but hey, if you don't mind, it would be good. So this is my first video and I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything else you'd like to see me cover, I also am interested in, all sorts of different areas of music and true crime and all sorts. So the channel at the moment could really go anywhere. So just tell me where you want it to go. And if it's not in the bin, then I will do it. Anyway, thank you so much for listening and watching the lovely photos. Thank you. Bye bye.